Hello everyone, in this topic I will introduce the part in UFresh GPath system. At the beginning we have to find the My To-Do list and click the part to-do list. The system will take you to the part to-do list. Please make sure which form you want to edit and go to the right side, click the view to fill in the data. At the beginning you have to fill in the pathway and select the raw material name. If you can find any, please contact GPath help desk. For example, find this one and we click the add. The system will add the material as below and we click the next. The system will ask you the data confirmed OK, please confirm it. Then we can see the raw material is already added in this form. The first step, we have to fill in the raw material maker. If you can choose any, please choose it. If you can, please add the new material maker and type. The system will jump to the raw material fill-in. Please follow the homogeneous operation menu. For example, we choose this one. Then we have to choose the raw material model type. For example, we have this model type is HL-4000. We click it. We will see the system will show the attention, the part selection, the exceptions. This means the material use the exception, so here will show the yes. Then we have to fill in the material weight. Please remember, the raw material weight has to over than 99.9% or equal 100%. After you fill in a raw material weight and check the all data are right, please submit this page. The system will show please confirm this part can be applied to this exemption and description the reason if any misquoted. The supplier is willing to bear the relevant legal and liability. Please confirm it. The system will show you the form is submitted successfully. Please confirm it. Then you finish this part. After we talk about the general approval for the parts, now we talk about the assembly approval for the parts. At the first, you still have to choose which form you want to edit and go to the right side, click View to fill in the data. Please make sure the phone number and the part number are right. Then fill in the pathway. After filling the pathway, please see the assembly add list. The first, you have to choose the subpart name. For example, we choose this one and click Add. The system will show you we already add this assembly form, and you have to fill in the subpathway. Please remember the subpathway has to equal the pathway. After you make sure the pathway and the subpathway are same, we can submit the page. The system will show you the data submitted successfully. Please confirm it. Then you finish this assembly form. Please remember, no matter the general approval or assembly approval for parts, if you use the homogeneous or assembly forms, they have to be accepted, not editor or review. Special part. About the special part have two. One is general, and other one is assembly approval. At the first, we still need to find My To-Do list and click the part to-do list. System will show you the part to-do list. You have to find which form you want to edit and go to the right side, click the view. System will take you to the list form. The first step, you have to key in the part weight. The second step, you have to select the raw material name. You can choose the material name in the list. If you can find the material name, please contact GPath help desk. For example, we choose the plastic which used in this part and click the add. You have to share the material which is used in this part, so you click the next. The system will ask you about data confirmed OK. You just confirm it. Then the system will jump to the next page. The next page is about you have to choose the raw material maker and the raw material type, which is for this plastic. The first, we fill in the raw material maker. If you can choose the material maker in the list, please choose it. If not, please click the Add New Material Maker and Type. The system will take you to the homogeneous fill-in. Please follow the homogeneous operation menu. For this example, we choose this one. And we have to fill in the raw material model type. We find this one is HL-4000. You will see the warning is attention, the part select the exception. And you can see here, the expression is yes. That means we use the expression in this homogeneous. Then you have to fill in the material weight. Remember, the material weight has to more than 99.9% or equal 100%. Then we can submit it. The system will ask you, please confirm this part can be applied to this exception and the description, the reason, if any, misquoted. The supplier is willing to bear the relevant legal and liability. Please confirm it. After submit the special part for general approval, the system will take you back to the part to-do list. And you will have a question is about how can I make sure I use the spatial homogeneous? Please go to the query, click the homogeneous material approval query. You can see the homogeneous material approval query, and you go to the approve more and choose the spatial. Click the search. The system will show the whole spatial homogeneous in the list, and you can see the exception is yes. This is the way you can choose you use the spatial homogeneous. About the assembly approval in the spatial part. We find the phone number which you want to enter and click the view at the right side. The system will show the assembly forms here. We have select the subpart name. If we have a phone number, we just key in here and select it. After select it, we click the add. You can see we add the form as below. The system will show the attention, the part select the exception. We can see the exception is yes. That means this assembly form use the exception. Then we check the subpart weight. Please remember the subpart weight have to be the same as the part weight. So here we have to fill in the same way. Then we can submit it. The system will show, please confirm this part can be applied to this exemption and discretion, the reason, if any, misquoted. The supplier is willing to bear the relevant legal and liability. Please confirm it. Then system will show the data submit successfully. Please confirm it. You will have a question is about how can I make sure I use the spatial assembly. Please go to the queries and click the Assembly Approval query. The system will jump to the Query Assembly Approval. You can use the Approve mode, choose the Spatial, and click the Search. System will show the whole spatial form as below. You can see the exception is yes. Then you can use this way to make sure it. No matter general or assembly approval for the spatial part. After submit the form, the spatial part verification process will be started. The evidence of the mail or spatial part forms will be completed by the requester. Customer consign. Another situation for the part approval is customer consign. At the beginning, we have to find the My To-Do list. Click the Part To-Do list. The system will show the Part To-Do list. Please make sure which part number is customer consign, and we click the right side view. You can see the process mode, have a normal and the customer consign. If you confirm that the material is specified by the customer, that means we don't need to guarantee a GP. The customer has to stand the GP risk. If you make sure process mode is customer consign, then requester has to upload the customer specific material certificate for the verification process. so you can choose the customer consign in the process mode. The system will show an error. The first one is, this part number customer agree that you don't need to guarantee a GP. If it's correct, please press OK to complete the customer specific material followed by RD. The second, RD has no customer specific material certificate. Customers still need GP file. Please select Normal in process mode and go through the general material flow. Please confirm it. After confirming it, please click the Submit. The data will show the submit data successfully, and you just can confirm it. After you confirm it, then you finish this customer consign part. Part Update. Now I will introduce the part update. If the material type change, or you want to add or delete material, or you want to change the proof mode by the assembly, etc., you can use the part update to modify it. At the beginning, you have to find the application and click the part update. The system will take you to the green part approval update. Please use the different category to find the part you want to modify. For example, if we find the part type and we click the search, the system will show the whole form is this part type. You just choose the form number, which one you want to do the update. Go to the right side, click the update. The system will take you to the green part approval update submit. The first step, you have to see the part update form number. Please click the add part update number. The system will give you the one new form number. And you can write any comment here, the reason why you want to update these parts. For example, after we fill in the reason, you can upload the evidence here. If you don't know how to fill in, please refer the field example as below. After you confirming your data, please click the Apply Green Part Update. The system will show you Part Update application trigger successfully flow ER and have the full ER number. Please confirm it, and system will ask you, do you want to do the Part Update submit? Please confirm it. The system will trigger the part update form to the part to-do list. Please choose which form you just update and go to the right side, click the View to Editor. You can update the data according to the part update reasons and send the review and update it. After these steps, and you finish the part update. Part Query. After we talk about the part update, now we talk about the queries. First, we have to find the queries and click the part approval query. The system will take you to the green part approval query. You can use the different category to find which form you want to check. For example, if we have the phone number we want to check, we just key in the phone number here and click the search. System will show you this form and you just click the phone number. Then you can see the detail about this part. Or you can use the phone status to find which phone you want to check and click the search. The system will show you how the status are green parts, and you can click the phone number, you can see the detail too. Part Update Query. The last section is Part Update Query. You have to find the queries and click the Part Update Query. System will take you to the green part update apply query. You can use the different category to find which form you just update. For example, if we have the part update phone number, we just key in here. Then click search. System will show you this phone number, and you click the phone number here, and you can see the detail. Or you can see the part update history and approval history. Or you can use the different status to find the form you want to check. For example, if we find the status are reject, we click the search. System will show you the status are reject forms. When you click the phone number, you can see the detail too. Thank you for listening the parts in the UFresh GPOS system. If you have any question, please feel free to contact GPOS help desk. We will help you to fix the problem. Thank you so much.